Hello, everybody, and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander. I've demonstrated a loop, so I'm just going to keep going, and then...
Do I have to concede? Like, what happens here?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can use the clock however you want. My name is Wheeler, and joining me I have a Serge.
Hello, you didn't say down!
What?
Down.
I got a Ben on tech.
Down.
And I've got you down there. I assume that we're on a TV that's very high up. You're at an Airbnb watching us or something.
It's mounted so high for
It's
no
above
reason.
2 fireplaces. We got you to thank for your support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, because everything we do here is brought to you by you, but it's also brought to you by a sponsor of the show, Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/LRR. See some of the cards you like? Buy them. Use that link. Helps us. You can ask for a button, but I won't tell you what to do. I'm not your mom. Great. I'm playing Time Vault. Bant Time Vault.
Can I leave?
No. In fact, I need you here.
Because I'm going to get to play a lot of Magic, right?
I think so. Time Vault has evolved from the blue-black A+B, every tutor under the sun, do nothing kind of deck. But you kind of have to. The threats of opposing players are too good. And you got to play creatures nowadays.
Sure.
I'm playing this for 3 reasons. One, part of the show is giving a representation of what the format is.
Oh, 100%.
We tend to lean to more goofier or pet decks or whatever, but time and time again, we should probably give the flowers to one of the best decks in the format.
There's a combo player out there who's like, finally, right?
Yeah, that's me. I finally, they don't let me play combo on this show. At number 2, I bought a Time Vault.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Huge W.
I traded a bunch of terrible cards.
It must have been a lot of cards.
Actually not that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that much. This card's not that expensive.
Sure.
Although, who knows? Time of recording also, this is also, when I say not that expensive,
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
we play Black Lotus and Tabernacle.
Yeah, the one of 77 Chocobos sold for $175,000.
And that card's not playable. I mean, maybe it is. But I'm playing a Bant Time Vault. Actually, you'll appreciate this. It's a Bant Time Vault lands list. Because
little cheeky fast bonds?
Yes. There's just a lot of crossover with the cards.
Yeah.
It helps play out
Yeah.
a more mid-range kind of controlling shell at times as well. This is a list that's being worked on primarily by Regorn on the Discord. So shout out to them. I took their list. I made a couple of tweaks to the mana base, as I want to do.
Classic.
And I decided to not play Final Fantasy card Commune with Beavers, which is apparently an absolute banger in this list, but I'm like, I'll stick with Modern Horizons 3 card Malevolent Rumble.
Interesting.
I do have some Final Fantasy cards in here, though, and we'll see them when we get to them, because I don't remember what they are.
Fair.
My points are Time Vault, Mana Vault, Tolarian Academy, and Urza's Saga Vault.
Vault Saga.
Urza's
Vault.
Vault Saga.
That sounds like a Final Fantasy card right there. Voltaga.
The Voltaga, Urza's... yes.
Yeah. So my deck is heavily influenced by Final Fantasy on the flip side, because I love equipment decks, and Final Fantasy is pushed for equipment decks. Basically, the new Naya Cloud had me wanting to do something kind of fancy, so I took the very classic red-white equipment shell that I love, and I splashed green for Cloud. And then I kind of panicked, and I was like, oh God, what else do I put green in this deck for?
Yeah.
So it's got all the elves, it's got a couple of good threats on that, but my points are Mox, and Urza Saga. And it's a very, you could say it's a bit of an A+B combo itself. I take Guy and I give a sword to a guy, and then we're off to the races.
I know a guy, the guy knows a sword, all that. Groovy. Well, I'm going to try to not die.
Same.
Good strategy all
Who
around.
won the die roll?
I believe I did.
This guy.
So I'll be going first. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, friend.
Wooded Foothills, go ahead.
Arid Mesa, go ahead.
I will fetch.
I will also fetch Chivo unlocked.
Am I getting stifled?
No.
Okay.
Am I getting stifled?
No.
Well, I didn't respond. You
No,
can't.
yeah. Spirit Guide, Spirit
And we
Guide.
can both go. I'm just getting to surveil land.
I'm going to find a tropical island, and then I'm going to island cycle a Lorien Revealed.
God, I wish that was me. What am I finding?
I guess technically you got to find your lane first.
It's going to be the white-green surveil land.
Lush Portico.
See, I fetch there. I mean, I could always try and keep my land up for removal, but you're on blue. I don't know if you're on Stifle.
I'm definitely on Wasteland.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
So I find a trop with the fetch, and I put a Tundra into my hand. You got a Lush Portico. Oh, that's the card.
Yeah, both of our both of our decks here. All right, resolving my surveil trigger.
That good, huh?
Yeah, I'll leave it on top.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a Tundra, and I'm going to cast Malevolent Rumble.
So that's the card that you played over Commune with Beavers, eh?
Over Beavers.
Yeah,
So
gets okay.
I reveal the top 4.
Yeah. Gee. what? Hello?
Yeah,
You get one of these?
Yeah, one goes into my hand.
It's a
and
creature or a
then,
land? What do you get?
I get a permanent.
Oh, okay.
And then I create a Cullis Spawn token. This is harder than it looks. I think I'm taking Urza's Saga.
Yeah, it's a good
Am
one.
I taking Urza's Saga? Do I want the colored mana? Am I taking the Shifting Woodland? A Shifting Woodland can become an Urza's Saga.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to take an Urza's Saga.
Sure.
I'm going to put these into the graveyard. I'm going to create a spawn token, and then I will pass the turn.
One of the interesting things about surveilling when I did is I probably wouldn't have topped this card if I had surveilled at a different time. Because now I have the information that I need an answer to an Urza Saga.
Right.
So that's neat. I do have a pretty cool and good card of my own, though.
That's neat.
I'm going to play this Prismatic Vista. I'm going to crack for a basic plains, and I'm going to cast in a Johnny Makato Pariah.
Yeah, cool's a word. God, I hate this stupid cat. It's so good. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to find this basic plains, and I'm going to pass to you.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play an Urza's Saga.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
Seems really good in your deck. So, notably, Saga tutors for your key pieces. In that, the keys that untap the time vault.
The key pieces being the actual keys.
Yeah. So that's very spooky to not have an answer for immediately.
I'm going to play a Manifold Key. So this one taps. I pay 1 tap to untap an artifact.
Yeah.
And then I can pay 3 generic tap to make a thing unblockable.
So you already have the key.
I have a key.
You have an key.
I have multiple keys.
Okay.
Go ahead.
3 mana up. Would you like to cut?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, bud.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Attacks.
Okay. Take 3. I assume.
Yes.
All right, 16.
Ninja.
Who could say?
All right. I'm going to cast a Steel Shaper's Gift.
Yes.
Getting a Skull Clamp.
Yes.
Land for the turn is going to be a Taiga.
Yes.
I'm going to cast a Skull Clamp.
No. Or I hope so. I'm going to cast Lose Focus. Counter unless you pay 2.
I thought maybe I was clear when you didn't do that to the Steel Shaper's Gift.
Yeah, I just was interested in what you were going to find. If you find a big one, then I'm incentivized to want to counter a more expensive spell.
Sure.
And then you got Clamp. I'm like, oh yeah, Skull Clamp's a pretty good card.
Yeah, especially with an Ajani.
Yes. Yeah. It's not nothing.
Go.
Untap. Draw. This gets a counter.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to tap 2 and play a Talisman of Progress.
You said T and 2, and I was like, no way you just have it. No way you just have it.
No, I'm not that lucky. I'm going to cast Sylvan Scrying then.
Sure.
Get to find a land and put it into my hand.
Yeah. So this is interesting because Urza Saga is gone. Tolarian Academy is gone. Very curious what the land of choice here is.
I think I'm just getting a Caracas.
Oh. Yeah, I hate that for me.
Yeah, I'm going to get a Caracas, and I'm going to play a Caracas.
Yep.
And then I'm going to... wait, hold on. Wait a tick. I have a better play. I'm going to get Inventor's Fair. More like Inventor's Unfair. I got there first.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that gets you Time Vault.
Yep. Then I'm going to pass.
It's 4 and tap and activate?
4 tap activate, but only if I have 3 or more artifacts.
Yeah.
Play.
Well, you will next turn.
We can only hope.
Why is Magic so hard?
What if chess had 50,000 pieces?
Yeah. Sunbaked Canyon.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a Fleetfoot Dancer.
That's good.
Losing a life. I'm going to hit you for 7.
I'm going to pay 1 and untap my Talisman of Progress.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to 15 and cast Swords to Plowshares, targeting your Fleetfoot Dancer.
I'm going to gain 4 life.
And then I'm going to take 3. I go to 12.
You have 2 cards in hand? 3 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand.
I pass.
Untippity-tappity. Draw for turn. Trigger. Goes to 3. I'm going to float a colorless mana. This goes away. So I have a colorless mana. I unfortunately forgot my mana tracking cards. I'd like to submit a formal apology to Angel. I did not think I would need them.
Oh,
and here we are.
Uh-oh. All right. I should be dead here, right? Well, you don't have a win con. Well, you find a win con because you take infinite turns. Do you have enough here? You might have enough.
I don't know. I handed that to you. 1, 2, and this.
That's 3 mana.
3 mana. I'm going to play Tribute Mage.
Oh.
It's a 3 mana 2/2 that finds a 2 mana artifact.
Yep.
I am going to find a card called Time Vault.
Yep.
I'm going to tap 2 and play Time Vault. Comes into play tapped. I'm going to sack an Eldrazi Spawn token and use the colorless to untap Time Vault with Manifold Key. This will untap it, and I'll tap it. I'm then going to represent a loop on our turns here, where I am going to pay 1 mana to untap Time Vault every turn to take an additional turn, and I'm going to progress through the game by hitting you for 2 until you die.
Sick. Yeah, not quite fast enough. I was hoping the Skull Clamp, the kitty, show some pressure that way, gets me there.
Yeah, you didn't do anything turn 1. You had pressure on turn 2, or you played pressure on turn 2.
Yeah.
On turn 3, you didn't apply additional pressure and spent your turn developing an engine piece, like a card advantage piece.
Yeah.
And then you had pressure on 4. So, I mean, I killed you on 5, turn 5 there, where maybe if you don't Fleetfoot Dancer me, I don't do it.
Oh, interesting, because I
Right.
tapped out. So I had Solitude in hand. So
Okay.
like I can exile your 2/2, but you just find another win con at that point. Like I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
So
Solitude can't. There is a creature-based untapper, which actually costs 2 mana.
yeah.
Which there is a line there if I have to use my manifold key for my mana vault for mana, that I go find the untapper, the creature, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I kind of changed my game plan. I also had Kellen in hand, so I could have, gone a Johnny Kellen Fleetfoot Dancer just for pressure.
Right.
But I really needed to find a Wasteland or a Disenchant or something like that, which is why on turn 3 I pivoted into like the try and get
Oh, the clamp.
the clamp going and just try, because it's like I've got enough pressure represented by the Ajani that if I can sort of disrupt what you're doing, either like hold a shatter effect for the key or something. But yeah, the top card was a Solitude.
Okay.
And if I don't rush my fetch and my surveil, I am binning that Solitude every day.
Right.
As soon as you show the Urza Saga, because I'm just like, oh, you have a free tutor there, like. Just need to slow stuff down. It's not too bad.
Remember, folks, take your time.
Yeah.
Vault.
Ah,
Yeah. Ooh. Whew.
I'll keep.
Yeah, same here.
This feels a little bit bad. Witch Enchanter is going to enter as a Witched Blessed Meadow.
Ooh.
17, and I'm going to cast a Mother of Runes.
That's
Pass.
a good one. Draw. Interesting.
Feels a little bit bad in this matchup to have the center tapped, but I also like, casting spells.
It's one of my favorite things to do in this game. I'm going to play an Arid Mace and pass.
All right, untap, draw. I have a Plateau.
That's a good one.
I'm going to try and cast an Ajani.
That's also a good one.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to fetch. And grab a Meticulous Archive. The blue-white Surveil land. Oh, if you're the bottom card, I won't do anything. I won't change my demeanor at all. It is the second from the bottom card. That actually, no, yeah, that's a little infuriating.
Just simply cut right to it.
Just cut to the second.
Yeah, I don't know. Skill diff, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Guy plays a mum into an Ajani.
Look, magic is easy, okay?
Dude, it's so easy. You just play your creatures.
Just have your cat on turn 2 every game.
Surveil. I will bottom
or bin.
bin the Aether Spellbomb.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest. And I'm going to fetch down to 18, finding a tropical island. And I'm going to cast Malevolent Rumble.
All right.
I really like this card. I think we slept on this card a bit in the set review. But we did also do 4 episodes.
I mean, it's interesting, right? like, yeah, Modern Horizons 3. I can't believe we missed this one common.
This is one of the cards where it's like,
But,
okay,
like,
this is actually sick.
It's a mulch, and it pays for itself a turn later by netting you mana or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
get a blocker, you get a creature, some selection, self-mill, helps with delirium. Like, it does so many things. This is the kind of MH3 card that I'm okay with.
I mean, next time I revisit, this is long overdue. Next time I revisit Recurring Nightmare, this might be the sort of thing that I take a peek at, right? All right, this is one of the top cards. Let's see what you get.
Buried Ruin, Soul Guide Lantern, Otawara Soaring City, and Hedge Maze.
See, now this is a little bit more reasonable compared to the last one you had, which was just like, the greatest hits.
I'm going to take
the Otawara. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. A little bit sad about how things turned out, but that's okay. I'm gonna hit you for 3.
I go to 15.
I'm going to crack for a green and a white. I'm going to cast a Scythe Cat Cub.
Oh, yeah.
That's why, yeah, I drew that now. Otherwise, that would have been my 2-drop. And I'll pass to you with the Savannah in play. Ignore that card, please.
I didn't even see it.
Perfect.
Mission accomplished.
Oh.
I'm going to play an Otawara.
Writes down, don't have to play around Otawara.
And I'm going to pass.
6 cards or 7 cards in hand?
7. Only 2 of them are bricked by Mother of Runes.
Sick. Wasn't a fetch land.
Good.
Attack for 5.
I'm going to block your 2/1 Cat Warrior.
Okay.
Before damage, I'm going to sack this and cast Word of Invention X as 1.
So this is before damage?
Yes.
All right, so that's going to resolve.
I'm going to find a copy of Manifold Key. And I will put it into play. And then I would like to pass to damage.
Take 3.
Take 3.
You'll be at 12.
12-3.
I'm going to cast a Giver of Runes.
Yes.
And then I'm going to pass.
Oh, you're really insulated. Okay. Untap. Draw.
Pardon me.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I don't know. Got into my own head about it. This is kind of frustrating. Not frustrating. So, like, if you have Beseiju, it's really bad for me. But Beseiju is always really bad for me. And I'm taking 1,000,000 next turn, but not
Yeah, especially if I hit like a land.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's 2.
You going for it?
No. I'm going to play Talisman of Unity.
Sure.
And then I can do it this way. Then I'm going to cast Gitaxian Probe.
Oh.
So look at your hand and
All
draw
right.
a card.
Got a Caldra Complete.
Okay.
I've got a Kemba Caught Enduring.
Yeah.
I've got a March of Otherworldly Light.
I see.
So I am holding an answer.
He's holding them. I'm going to draw.
So now we have the Cold War where he's like, all right, I got to go for it while there's counter magic backup.
I'm going to play a Tolarian Academy as my land.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 2. Then I'm going to cast Time Vault.
Okay.
I would like to pay 1 mana to try and untap Time Vault.
Yeah. So if it's Beseiju, all right, this means Wheeler's got some kind of counter magic here, because if it was a Beseiju, the activated ability means it can only be stifled, it can't be countered. So when I cast March of Otherworldly Light, is it exactly?
No, it's
X or less, yeah. I'm going to exile Kemba. I'm going to try and exile your Time Vault.
And I'm going to force the will.
Yeah, if it was Beseiju, we're good. All right, well.
Game 3.
So as demonstrated before, Wheeler untaps has infinite turns. Dang! Man, I even had the answer that time.
Yeah, you had the answer, but you didn't have the... these didn't... they're not great. I think the pressure's the big thing, too.
Interesting.
Because, like, both games... you can't always control the pressure that you have.
Sure.
Right? But, like... Both games,
But I look at my hand.
Yeah.
And I've got a Witch Enchanter, which unfortunately I have to play as a land, but I've also got the Artifact Exile. One of the things I thought about doing was maybe just hitting your key early, but like...
I kind of like that.
And yeah, I could have done that on the turn, one of those earlier turns. Instead of playing Giver of Runes, for example, I could have just exiled Giver of Runes and hit your key. But it's a little bit tricky because I know your deck has so much redundancy for it.
Right.
But you did tutor for it, which means you probably don't have a second piece in hand. So like maybe as soon as you do that end step, I'm just supposed to exile your key right away.
Yeah, I think if you exile the key there, because you're because you're fading spot removal. If you exile the key, basically anything that you can, any game action that you can take that slows down my game plan, even if it isn't the big one, right? The big one is exiling Time Vault.
Yeah, of course.
But you don't have time to do that.
Sure.
Like, I think you kind of just have to pick the window.
I'm actually shocked at how consistent this deck is right now. That was was that turn 5 both games?
That was turn 4.
We got a bit of a problem here.
Is this your Beseiju or is this my Beseiju?
That would be your Beseiju.
I have an answer.
I got a spare sleeve. You need a spare sleeve?
Yeah.
How do we not miss this until then, man? That's very funny. Oh my goodness. All right.
Now, I'd be a little worried if it was your Beseiju in a different sleeve, but...
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do one last check.
Well, now that Wheeler's been shot for cheating, I'll be taking that match win, that W. I need your gun, your badge, and your DCI.
Isn't it what? Do you still remember your DCI number?
7101-696-940.
1201273-806.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ask me the name of my nieces and nephews.
This is where you find out that you oopsied into just saying your sin out loud as opposed to your DCI.
They aren't the same?
What? But I put my DCI on all my tax forms, Ben.
Oh.
All right, well, that's an easy mold.
I'm going to keep this one.
It's very interesting how, I don't know, how turn 2 a Johnny isn't enough for the pressure on that. But I guess it's really good in the creature matchup. It's not good at, I guess, presenting a clock, right?
Yeah, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's 2 mana for 3 power.
Yeah.
And the
Watch Wolf.
The fact that it's across 2 bodies is, it's obviously a bit better against spot removal, but also it's just like, I don't know. It's not a card that you play for its pressure, right? You play it for its pressure, and it's like just super annoying to play against. It's a weird. Sorry, I'm kind of mumbling my thoughts here.
Kind of yapping, yeah.
Yeah, I'm yapping. It's a weird card to try and protect.
Sure.
You know.
All right, I'll keep this.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a Lush Portico. Ooh. I'll leave that on top.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going to play Verdant Catacombs and pass.
Arid Mesa. I'm going to try and cast a Cloud.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, and then we've got what else we going on here? Yeah, I want the white-green duel. And then, how much do I care about your crap?
You want to swap
I need a different land.
That's fine. As long as I can legally cast Cloud.
Yep.
Fine.
That's going to get a red-white, and I'm going to Rav Dual Shock myself. And I'm going to get a Core Steel Cutter, because we want pressure.
Man's got pressure, eh? Aside from the Arid Mesa, actually, I don't know if Sacred Foundry is one of the shock lands that's going to be in Edge of Eternities, but all the permanents in play are standard legal on your side. Like you have a shock
Weird.
land.
Oh, sure.
Well, actually, sorry, that's not true. This card's banned. Understandably so. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have paid 2 life. I've got a Core Seal Cutter in my hand. I've got a Sacred Foundry in play. It's your turn. Are both players shuffling at the same time?
My God. We gotta get the folks that achievement.
Yeah. You love to see it. You love to see it.
They should reprint fetch lands in standard. Just say, you know what? We really hate Pioneer. and standard players, I guess.
There you go.
Surveil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bin that. It's Marsh Flats.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Ooh, mama. I feel like I should have looked in my deck to see what lands I had.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. Is it uncouth to look at my deck list?
You're trying to figure out, like, off a fetch?
I
You're
just
like,
don't know if I don't know if I have a soul land in here.
Which one's the soul land?
Like I don't know if I have City of Traders or Ancient Tomb.
Well, we talked about your points.
Yes.
At the top.
So
and
no Ancient Tomb.
Yeah.
I don't have a City of Traders, but you know what I do have?
What do you have?
I have an available appointment to visit my dentist next Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Brother, I might take them up on that one. Okay, I'm going to play an... Urza Saga.
Yep.
Go.
Untap. Draw for the turn. I'm going to play an Urza Saga.
Yep.
Some really awkward sequencing. This is in my opening hand, but I really wanted to get Cloud out.
Right.
I'm going to try and cast a Corey Steelcutter.
Yes.
I'm going to cast a Shadow Spear Corey Steelcutter trigger.
Yes.
I'd like to move to attacks.
Yep, I'm going to hit for 4.
Hit you for 4 damage and
Go to
pass.
15. Draw.
Pressure.
It's pushing down on me. This goes up to 2. Oh, that's very funny. I'm going to play a Savannah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pass.
Ooh, that is very funny. Untap.
Thank you.
Draw for the turn. I'm going to play this land for the turn. I'm going to play this land for the turn.
Yep.
Hey, it's the Plateau. What a shocker.
Who could have... That's the shocker.
Oh, pardon me. I'm going to cast an Elvish Mystic.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a Kellen.
Yeah.
Trigger.
You know, I'm a deck that takes infinite turns using cards banned in every format, but this card is unreasonable, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So this is a 1/1 that came into play last turn.
Yeah.
This is a 1/1, I mean, that is equipped as
Yes.
part of the trigger now.
Yep.
No, what's the word I'm looking for?
Sleep Till Brooklyn.
That's correct. No prowess trigger because both of the spells out of cast were creatures. So I'm going to move to attackers. One. Now this has double strike because of Kellen. Nope. Nope. Other creatures you can. Never mind. There is no interaction there.
Right.
I'm only attacking you for 5.
Only 5. I'm going to tap 2 and play a card that I had to purchase for this deck. Spring-loaded Saw Traps. It's... Wait, I need to read the card. It's a 2-mana artifact with flash, and when it ETBs, deals 5 damage to target tapped creature and opponent controls. And I have craft with an artifact for 4, which turns it into Blade Wheel Chariot, a 5/5 vehicle with crew 1, and I can tap 2 other untapped artifacts I control to make it an artifact creature. I'm going to kill Cloud.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And I take 3.
Yeah.
I go to 12.
Okay.
Also, on your turn, but at the end of it, I'm going to cast Crop Rotation.
Yep.
I'm going to sacrifice a Hedge Maze.
Yep.
And I'm going to find a Tolarian Academy.
Oh.
And this Saw Blades just sits.
Yeah. Big chillin'. Big chillin'.
It's not often... Whoa. I don't own a card that is an artifact with an ETB.
So this must have been one of the secret tech from the deck author, right? You're
Yes.
like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, a removal spell that, ramps you, and previously it was what, the 1-mana Dusk something?
There's Dusk Rose Reliquary
Yeah, yeah.
and Portable Hole.
Yeah.
This one just happens to do something very particular.
Yeah.
Which is, I like it. Also, it's a 2-mana artifact, which this deck has a bunch of ways of finding exactly 2
Sure, of
artifacts.
course, right?
I'm going to untap.
Yep.
I'm going to draw. This is going to trigger. I'm going to float a colorless mana. Once again, apologies, Angel. I'm going to find a 1-drop.
Fascinating thing, which is probably very different from other Urza Saga gameplay people have seen on the channel. Not a single construct created. Either of these turns going back and forth. Like taking that turn off to make that either that blocker or that attacker just didn't seem worth it, eh?
Yeah, it's just not really cost effective for what I'm trying to do here. I'll get a mana vault.
Okay. You've got mana.
Yeah, sure do. I'd like to use it at some point in time.
I hope you don't.
Okay, well, I have terrible news for you. I'm going to...
You have access to white and blue mana.
Sorry, 1 second. I maybe could have killed you.
Oh.
This is a key. I play this. Then I have 3 artifacts. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could have killed you, Serge. That's fine.
Well, you're only up 2-0, so...
I'll play a Tree of Tales as my land.
Yeah.
So I have 1 floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this taps for 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 mana. I may still be able to kill you. But now I gotta think. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tap this for 3 blue.
God, I wish you had some type of way to represent the mana that you're floating. That'd be really
And they're
cool.
nice, too.
Yeah.
They're really nice and helpful. I'm going to go up to 3 blue, 4 colorless.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 1 blue and 2 colorless to play a Tribute Mage.
Oh. Yeah, I might just be dead here.
I think so. I'm going to get a Time Bolt. I'll get in there in a second.
Yep.
I'm going to use 2 to play Time Bolt.
Yep.
I'm going to use 2 to cast Transmute Artifact.
Oh.
I'm going to sacrifice a 1-mana artifact
To get a 1-mana
find
artifact.
a 1-mana artifact. And I will also remove the card that deals damage to me on my upkeep. I will find a Voltaic Key or a Manifold Key, whichever I get for. I'll find Voltaic Key. You're tapped out, right?
I am tapped out. I'm pretty F6 right now.
I'm then going to generate an infinite loop with these 2.
Dang it. So, yeah, not playing the Urza Saga turn earlier, because I've got Haywire Might, which is coming down literally next turn. I think if you don't kill me right here, you're dead. Because I've got Haywire Might. The other card in my hand is a pre-war formal wear to bring back Cloud.
Yeah. I think, maybe that's... If you get a Haywire Might in play, it is very tough. I mean, full disclosure, for this hand, I don't think I'm getting you. As long as you... I mean, I might kill the Haywire Might.
Oh, I don't think I'm ever attacking with it. Oh, right. I don't know at that point.
But
right.
even
well, so
then,
it would have been this turn that I would have been in play instead of this.
Yeah,
right.
I guess if you get the Haywire Might, even if I go for the spring-loaded Saw Blades, you can then just exile my Urza Saga. And I can't find my mana.
The real tricky thing is if I don't sequence in the way where I go white first, I don't have Cloud into Corey Steelcutter, so I don't have any pressure. So I have the turn 3 Urza Saga, which is really slow for my reactive play, but the sequencing of my proactive play is way faster, right?
Yes. That might be a case of because people think in terms of pressure or not pressure, like pressure disruption, but does your pressure actually race? It's very impressive and it's a big board, but are you dealing 20 damage to me by turn 5 with that? I don't think.
I think that was a turn 4 kill. I think you are dead. I think you're dead.
This was, but I mean, if you're just operating under the assumption that I'm going to try to kill you by turn 5 or turn 4.
Yeah, with the sequencing right there, if I get Haywire Might out and then I cast, I mean, I can even just equip on my whatever, like with the double strike and trample. If I move the Corey Steelcutter over onto
the Kellen,
like I think you're dead that turn.
If you go for the Might?
If I not if I go for the Might. Like if you don't kill me, I think you're dead the next turn.
Right, okay.
So I think me killing you on turn 5. I don't know.
But that means
Holy
that I
moly,
get my turn 5.
Yeah, this matchup, though. This matchup.
I think that there are a series of small game decisions
Yep.
that is part of the strength of this deck is that I could have a massive concussion again and probably still be able to understand the concept of Time Vault Voltaic. But I think it gets a lot of points because the opponent has to be so particular about how they are engaging with my deck.
Yeah.
And if I don't do the Time Vault thing, like if you disrupt the Time Vault part of this, or disrupt the artifact part of this, I'm just a bad control deck.
Yeah. There's an interesting thing there, too. Like, the infinite, it takes a little bit longer. I do have a 2/2 double strike. He can't kill me with a trophy mage.
Yeah.
So we have to go through this weird, laborious process where he, like, finds an Otawara or a Swords or a Path and then bounces my 2/2 and then beats me to death with a Trinket Mage. But there's no world in which I'm getting through infinite turns. If people are curious as to why I just keep conceding.
Yes.
So like, he's not dead on board. And you're like, no, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah. Infinite turns, unless there's a restriction where like you take infinite turns, but I don't get to potentially progress. You're fine. Progress my mana base.
Yeah.
Then and it's like I've created a loop, but the game is in stasis. Then that's bad. That's pretty bad.
Okay. I have pressure.
Great. I have
Let's see if it's enough.
I have an interesting hand. I'll keep it because I
right.
want to see this side of the deck too.
18.
Yeah,
Avacyn's Pilgrim.
that's pressure.
An elf start. God, this elf is going to go the distance. It's going for speed.
Me too. Sensei's Divining Top. Go ahead.
Untop. Bristly Bill.
Oh yeah.
Fetch land.
Yep.
I'm going to crack the fetch land, and I'm going to play an Ocelot Pride.
Jesus, he was not kidding.
Yeah, no. I got a hand, man. I got a hand. So I need to find a green-white source for that, and I will pass to you. Yeah, I'm like, if you're saying I'm not fast enough, I have brought the pressure.
I'm gonna play Wooded Foothills, and I'm gonna pass. This hand, my hand here too, no slouch.
Sure.
Like it's not the turbo try to vault you, but this is like a hand where if I had this in like the finals of a tournament, I would be like, oh, I'm winning this game.
Sure.
But let's see what we can do. No, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
Marsh Flats.
Yeah, I don't like that one bit.
Go to attacks.
Yep.
Just wondering if I'm supposed to attack with this Pilgrim as well. Currently attacking for 6.
Currently taking 6.
I'll crack before damage.
Okay.
So one more. I'll put it on the kitty.
All right, so I'm taking 6.
Did that register? I should be at 16. Sorry, because it was 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm taking 7. 7? 7.
Is it the very last card in my deck? No, it's not that bad. All right, I'll think about my life choices in a second here. Kellen is going to go find me a Corey Steel Cutter.
Sure.
And then I will... Interesting. No, I'll pass with that in hand.
I am going to fetch down to 12.
Kellen sure does like to find his way into my deck randomly.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to do something a little tricky.
You're going to like spin top and
I'm
then,
going to spin, hold priority fetch.
Yeah.
So this way, I get my... wait, no, is this even better?
You want to?
No, I want to.
You want to surveil land or something like that? Like,
never mind.
What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to see if it's better.
Because then if the surveil land comes into play, you surveil and then you top after anyways.
I see more cards.
Sure, that's provided you bottom it.
But also, do I want to see more cards or do I want to see specific cards? So I'm going to go with the see specific cards, which is I will get the surveil trigger on the stack and then I will spin top. I will not be fancy.
Yeah, I was going to be like, I don't know if the outcome is any different here.
Well, one of them,
unless you wanted to surveil and then spin top.
Yes, one of them lets me aggressively put cards into a graveyard.
Yeah,
I think it's more important for me to get.
Yeah. Speaking of other things, maybe there's a world in which I'm actually supposed to have cast that Corey Steel Cutter. I'm trying to set up like the double spell next turn with it, which is the reason you hold it, but maybe just having it in play and equipping it onto one of these is better. I don't know.
I'm going to bin this breeding pool.
Okay. And then did you? Yeah, you also looked at 3 cards off your top.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to 11.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a Savannah and then play.
I missed my lifelink here. I should be at 20.
Oh, and a cat.
And a cat. Wow. Ocelot pride, man.
Well, it's the darndest thing. They keep putting more and more words on these cards.
Yeah, they sure do. Oh, an Uro.
Yeah, I've got an Uro. Although it's a bit of a non-bow with what I'm trying to set up.
Which is killing me with a time vault?
Which is not dying to your board. I mean, I get to gain 4 life.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I like that.
4?
Or 3 life. I get to gain 3 life up to 14.
All right.
That's how my brain works. It combines things, and here we are.
Okay.
So go to 14, I draw a card, and I get to put a land into play, which will be a hedge maze.
Ooh, you'll love to see that.
I will keep that on top, then I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw for the turn. I got good news for you, Wheeler.
Yep. I'm dead.
I don't have a land.
That's great news.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Corey Steel Cutter.
That's less great news.
My second spell for the turn is going to be a Findhorn Elf.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, I take 11, I go to 3?
Yeah.
Thank God for that Uro, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to make a second cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to make 2 cats and a second monk.
Okay.
Because that's how Ocelot Pride works.
1 mana card. 1 mana card. Go to draw.
All right. I don't have... I just got this really cool angel token to represent these 2 additional cats that we have here.
Okay.
And then here's my other monk.
Okay. Cats are angels.
How do I represent this board as cleanly as possible?
Okay, so full disclosure.
Yep.
I have this ensnaring bridge in my hand.
Yep. But you don't have a way to dump your hand enough to...
No, I have some big donkey cards like the Shorokai and this Reprieve. What I can do is try to be a luck sack. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play a Wasteland as my land.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Voltaic Key.
Yep.
Yeah, your creatures are just a little too small.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm going to spin top and hope Time Vault's in the top 3.
All right, and we have surveilled, so you probably know 1, or is it all new information?
No, because I've all fetched.
You wanna reveal?
Yeah.
All right.
Path to Exile.
Okay.
Auroral Procession.
And
Crucible. Yeah, I'm done.
You know what? I'll take the W.
Yeah,
it only took a couple of games, but we got there.
Again, like that was a hand where I would have kept it in a variety of matchups.
What was your 7? I'm curious.
Pretty sure it was this and this and this and Uro, Reprieve, Top, and Shorokai. I think it was this.
See, man, this is why I'll never be a combo player. You look at this, and you're like, that's a tournament-winning hand?
Well, it's just like I get to play out the top.
Yeah.
And then I get to play a land and reprieve your turn 3 play, which is the scariest play. Like, that's when you push a bunch of damage.
Sure.
Then I get to Uro to gain some life and draw an extra card. And then by then, if I want to, depending on how aggressively I use my lands, I can then just bring back Uro, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And very annoying for you. All the while drawing other cards in my deck, like I can spin this top later, I can, draw removal, which I did. I have this, there's that Path to Exile, and I have this Prismatic Ending.
Sure.
And I drew the Ensnaring Bridge, which was huge, but your pressure it was very big.
Yeah.
And then by the time that I was able to deploy an Ensnaring Bridge, you also just had enough little dorks to get under the bridge.
Yeah. Like, this is my 7.
Yeah.
Wait, did I mull? No, I had a 6.
I think you mulled a 6.
I think I did. That was my 6. These are my draws.
This is a very good 6.
Yeah.
But also not like... I mean, when I say it's absurd, I mean that like... Yeah, you played some very powerful Magic cards.
Yeah.
But it's not that, like, out there,
No.
right? Like, it's not like
Modern
the God
Horizons.
draw.
Oh, that's not Modern Horizons. Sorry. Only one Modern Horizons 3 card. Not bad. Respectable.
A respectable amount. A hand that does fold to, or not fold, but like if I have a piece of interaction to get rid of one of these two, then I got a lot of time.
Losing the bill is, kind of GG at that point.
Yeah.
That was a pretty spooky matchup, my friend.
It was an educational matchup for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And it lets me know why Shorikai in this deck, Regorn. Why Shorikai? Let me know why Shorikai is in this deck.
Yeah, man, I look again at all the hands that I kept, and I think I still think I would have kept them. Like, I'm playing a shocking amount of artifact interaction in this deck.
Right.
Like, I've got a Braid, I've got Beseju, I've got the Haywire Might. I think I've probably got, maybe that's not that much, actually. Maybe that's like 3 or 4 pieces. Oh, no. I've got Get Lost, which deals with some piece, and I've also got the March of Otherworldly Light. So it's not like it's dead, but I don't think that's a prismatic ending.
You're not lacking in interaction, and you're also not lacking in pressure.
Yeah.
I think
even still.
Well, the big thing is that in all the matches, or all the games that I won, afterwards you said, I think I could have sequenced it like this.
Sure.
And had something. And that's one of the strengths of combo decks, especially, is that it reduces the amount of time in the game to a smaller amount of turns. And Magic players make mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
Including combo players, right? We're not exempt. Of course we're not exempt. You've read the comment section. But like, you need to play those initial turns against this kind of deck with like pinpoint accuracy.
Sure.
Because if you don't, you're not going to have time to recover.
Yeah, I think I'm just so used to playing like a D&T version, which built in gives you time.
Yeah.
Because your threats also act as that disruption element.
Right.
And going all in on Blade, don't get me wrong, this deck, this is a lot of fun.
It kills people.
This is just fun to pilot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Naya creatures that you have like a burst button.
Yeah.
Which is pretty dope. Yeah.
Thank you for the games.
Thank you for the games.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
And thank you for watching, unless it's Regorn, because why is Shorikai in this deck? I'm kidding, of course.
You went 3-1. The list is perfect.
The list is perfect. No, I'm kidding. I would probably move it out for Beavers though. Kappa. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. A reminder that everything we do here for North 100 Showdown and frankly Loading Ready Run is brought to you by you and your support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Because of all of you, there is all of this. But also, we want to say thank you to sponsor of the show, Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/LRR. You want to buy a Time Vault? You got some draft chaff? You're not playing that cube. You're not playing that commander deck. Come on. Turn it into
Canlander deck.
Canlander deck. Yeah, honestly, not to, we've been to a Magic Con or two throughout the year. Every time I go, there's new Canlander players. And you know what they always say? I have a commander deck that I haven't played for years. I turned it into a Canlander deck that I now play all the time.
Yeah.
And you can do that too. And if you want to look at the Canlander decks that we played or more information on the format, you can check out in the description down below. I have been Wheeler. This has been a Serge. That was a Ben on tech.
And if you lose, remember, it's not your time fault.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you so much. That's, that really...
No, that was directed to me, Wheeler, please.
Oh.
Let us have this moment. Moment's gone.
Bye.